going to take the rope back, even them up for that reason. Bring the rope in, both hands, about as high as you can reach. Take it and like tie it within itself. So you make a loop and then pull it like so. And then all you do is just reach and pull like all the way down, so that when you leave the rope hang and like you put this back, and that reaches down, like that, backwards. Okay? Then when you put it away, then they can't like pull it down. And I also, when I put it away, I put those in there and then tie that off, so then they can't pull those out. You know what I mean? If you just leave them hang, they'll undo the rope, like they can reach in here and pull the rope out, and then undo it and pull it through. And then you end up having to call the custodians and do all that stuff. So when it's put away, one of these should be through there, and you want to tie it off that way. Also, why you want to tie it off like that is because you can grab the two ropes at the bottom and just pull it all the way out. You know what I mean? You don't have to undo all that. So first couple things when you're tying a rope, you want to take it a little bit wider than arm length. Let it hang down in front, just like so. It's better to have too much rope than not enough. Wrap all the way around one full time. So you take it from the side, you got to wrap all the way around. So from the back to the front, all the way back around, and pull up through. Okay? I actually did that too many times. So from the back to the front, all the way around, back through the back. So then it almost looks like a pretzel, or like a figure eight. Then what you do from that point is you go down to up in the harness. No, actually. And I always put these extra carabiners on the back so that if somebody's like grabbing the back of it, they're not grabbing the butt. You know, like instead of grabbing right there, they can grab these extra carabiners and pull back. Because if you have somebody that's going up the wall and they're close to your weight, obviously it doesn't happen to me as much, but it happens to Maggie a lot, where like she has somebody going up the wall that weighs more than her. Well, if they fall off the wall, it'll pick her right up off the ground. So you got to have people like behind you holding on to you to keep you down. I don't have that problem as much. I'm more of an anchor, but you still have a couple. That one kid in your class would have. I would have had to have somebody. You probably had to have two people.
Yeah, and still.
It still pulled you up a little bit. So you put it on, and obviously you'll want it a little bit higher than this and all that good stuff, but I'm just going for the sake of quickness. And for us, at our end, with the automatic belayers, this opens up with this button, and wherever the climber is, that's where the rope goes up. See that little climber guy? So, like if the climber's tied onto that side, the rope will go to this right side, the same side as the climber. I put the rope through, and that locks off. And why you do that, you put the carabiner to you, you hook the carabiner to this, and now because it has that climber on that side, when it pulls, like if that climber falls, it locks into place. And then how you let go is just lift up that thing. Okay, so that's, you just got to make sure that you have it on the side of the climber, because if you don't, when they go to fall, like, it won't lock. It's an automatic carabiner. It automatically locks. It won't lock, and they will come to the ground. So it's one of those things, and you know, I mean, you'll get comfortable as you do it. At first, you'll be nervous. It'll be really awkward and uncomfortable, but this, like now I'm the climber, so it'll look different because I'm at the other end of it. What you do is you take the rope, and I always like to go down to up. It doesn't matter whether you go up to down, or it really doesn't, but I always go this way. And then you take it through, and you hold that pretzel or that infinity sign about an inch or two away from your harness. Go right through, and you will retrace that all the way back to the beginning, exactly the way that it went into the harness. So now you have two knots. Does that make sense? Where people make the mistake is right at the start. They'll take this and they'll like try to retrace it from the top. You got to look at where it goes into the harness, and you take this end and you retrace that rope all the way around till it comes back out the end. It looks the same. So like here it goes under that one, over and around that one. Then it goes under and over, then around and out the end. And then if you watch what happens to the knot, as I pull, the knot gets smaller because the knot is actually tighter. And you can also do, like Julie loved to do this thing for some reason, but you can do like a secondary knot down here at the end. And all that basically does is like pull your extra rope away. You don't need to do that. I mean, I never do that, but Julie always did, just because the guy showed it to us that one day, so he showed it to us, so she wanted to do that all the time. But I've been fine without it. That's really it.